Welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Asmi.
And I'm Roger.
And welcome to Roger and Esme Vlogs. So, today's topic is things foreigners should not do in the Philippines.
Hey. So before we start, we would like to thank you all, especially to our old and new subscribers. And for the new viewers, please consider subscribing our channel.
Yes, so again, guys, thank you so much. Without you guys, we cannot reach this stage right now. And yeah, we're almost hitting 18K.
Come on.
So, without further ado, let's go ahead with the topic. So, what should you not do in coming here in the Philippines? So, we actually choose 11, right?
Things that you need to remember that you should not do in the Philippines. So
Yes.
let's talk about the first or the number one, which is when invited to someone's home, do not attend with a full stomach.
Yeah.
Yes. Why? Because treat a Filipino's invitation to eat together as you would a business proposal, for example, from the good father. It's an offer you to like can't refuse.
Yeah, it's really serious, guys. For us, we're kidding about the Godfather, of course. So it's like treating it as a serious matter because in tradition of sharing a meal and dining together is highly valued in the Philippines or in the Filipino culture. So many Filipinos believe that the best meals is enjoyed in the company of others. And in fact, they will greet you by asking, "Kumain ka na ba?" or "Have you eaten yet?" This is an affectionate way of saying hello.
Yeah, that would be like common phrase when like saying or like as a sign of greeting also or asking someone if you already eaten or not.
Yeah, but for me, especially on festival, guys, even though the time of the festival is noon, I would not eat in the morning so that I can eat a lot.
Yes, and number two, don't shy away from the hospitality offered to you. Yo, because we known or we Filipino known for being hospitable, right?
Yes.
And also not only will you be greeted with a warm reception here, but you will also be treated to the fine hospitality that Filipinos are known. Like I said earlier, we are known for like being hospitable.
Yeah, and in Tagalog, that's called pakikisama, which is like fellowship in English.
Yeah, fellowship to like to accept people beyond their circle or friends and relatives. So that's really common here in the Philippines. So don't shy, okay? Don't be shy away from the hospitality offered to you, okay?
Yeah, so, and the third is when talking to elders and strangers, don't forget to use the correct honorifics. Because if you wish to start a conversation with a stranger, there are courtesy ways to get their attention without addressing them by the first name. You can refer to them as ate, pronounced as ate, meaning older sister. And if they are a woman, if they're a woman or a female, and you can address the man as kuya, older brother. Yeah.
Yeah, kuya, ate, or koya. So, moreover, here in the or Filipinos, that will be Filipinos show respect and courtesy to their elders by saying opo. That will be in Tagalog, opo, opo, koya, ate. So that's like a polite way of saying yes and po. So that's like a kind of honorific, that adds reverence to phrase like adding po. Um,
Yeah, in Tagalog, but
yeah.
in Bisaya we don't really use po. We
Yeah.
just say kuya ate.
Yes, and
Yes.
that will be a sign of like you have a good manners. Not only if you're adult or a young, but that will be a sign of respect. So it tells them that you cared enough to address them properly. Yeah,
Yes. So adding po and opo means to say that you're respecting them, even though that they're older or younger than you. So next is don't expect everyone to speak English perfectly, guys. So you think that because most of you think that all Filipinos can speak English, but not perfectly or not fluently, guys. Because that said, you shouldn't expect everyone to speak flawless in English anywhere you go. So while English may be the dominant language used for business, it's still the mother tongue. It's not the mother tongue. So and not every Pinoy can speak a second language fluently. So that's where little knowledge of Filipinos come in handy. That's a good thing about it.
true. And some Filipinos also are shy to talk, especially if they're like in front of the camera or talking to like foreigners. So you have to like understand them because they have that kind of behavior or attitude that they're like being shy.
Yeah, and they can also do or they can still manage to communicate with you by using hand gestures or
Body language.
yeah, body language.
So next is be respectful when you try to learn the language. So for example, if you are interested in learning our language or local language, you have to be like again be respectful. So Filipinos can definitely be accommodating to foreigners, and you already know that, but you should still try to meet them halfway by by knowing their language, even if it's just the basic greetings. Let's say magandang umaga, good morning. So that will be like examples or one of the examples. And here a lot of examples like basic greetings.
Yeah, it's up to you guys if you want to really learn the language, but the basic is already good.
True.
So next is if you disagree with someone, so, like opinion, don't come off too strong. Don't come off too strong, guys. I know that you're really straightforward people, and I know that you're really frank. But in the Philippines, you can't do that here. Yeah, because Filipinos are generally very friendly towards other people, which means they tend to not be like confronting
Confrontation, something like that.
confrontational. So with foreigners, like they're not confrontational with foreigners. So for this reason, like raising your voice in anger or loudly, like correcting them, someone would definitely think it like they would not. For them, it's rude. For them, it's really rude. So in Asian culture, you should actually get your point across in a civil manner while paying careful attention to the posture, facial expression, speech, and body language. Yes. So it's really common, guys. You need to speak to not just Filipinos but Asian in a polite way or a soft way. Because if you try to
Raise your
raise
voice.
your voice, yeah, they would already think you're already angry.
Yeah, or like a kind of a bad person, or you have the like a rude, or you have that
You're rude. It's
yeah
like
rude
that.
or something. Yeah.
Yes. Next is don't expect everything to be super cheap.
Yeah, because they said, okay, I'm going to the Philippines because food, everything, it's like we can say budget friendly. in the Philippines. But the Philippines may be one of the, like, once again, of the more like budget friendly in Asia. But it doesn't mean everything is cheap, because as saying goes, nothing in life ever free. So you have to like spend money, even though how small or big it is. So while the Philippines may be like developing country, and the cost of living is significantly lower compared to other countries, or other countries like Hawaii, right? So the prices of like restaurants, electronics, and imported like food, luxury goods, or in some parts of Metro Manila might surprise you, because yeah, for sure the price is also expensive.
Yes. I would say that there are goods that we imported from other countries. That's the reason why it's expensive here in the Philippines. Next is don't hesitate to try Filipino food.
Yeah.
So, what like you want a true feast? Enjoy the local in the traditional Filipino style budol fight. There's a variety of meat, vegetables displayed on banana leaves. So that's the traditional ways. If you're not a rice eater, be prepared.
Yeah, you really have to eat, like, enjoy with the locals.
Yeah, that's a good way to really enjoy your vacation here, guys. So, next is let's go with never fly back home without bringing a Filipino souvenir.
Yeah, so you have like something to remember when you are like in your country. So we're like certain that you'll make many unforgettable travel memories, because each places or each cities has like its own souvenirs. Especially like if you want to remember memories in the Philippines. So before you like leave the country, you should definitely make room in your suitcase for your loved ones back your home country.
Yeah, I would say if I would visit your country, I would definitely bring souvenirs. Next is don't limit your travel to Metro Manila only. There's a lot of places here in the Philippines, guys, a lot of islands, a lot of tourist spots that you can visit, not only Metro Manila. Next is don't forget to immerse yourself in the culture and make new friends.
Yes, that would be really important. Like something that you could remember that, okay, I have a lot of friends in the Philippines. So speaking as like someone who lives in the Philippines, you could spend lifetime or a lifetime in this country. And then if you want to come back here again, you have something to call, like a friend, right? That whom you can really trust.
Yes, true. It's better to have friends, especially for locals, because they can really help you out.
Yes. So I think those are the most like important important things that you should not or should not do in the Philippines.
Yes. So, guys, I hope that you really enjoyed this vlog and thank you so much for watching till the end. So, see you in our next vlog, guys. Bye.